you. Honourable George Hawkins.
I want to join with my colleagues in expressing my sympathy over the passing of two great leaders in the Maori community. And I want to say that I'm sure that all people in the House will join with that. Sir Archie Tarawa was a great New Zealander. I want to talk today about what's happening in Auckland. Next week, many local government workers will find out whether they have their jobs or not, and many will not. But of course the PSA has worked for these people and they have redundancy packages. I think that's good. Ordinary workers with decent redundancy packages. But it comes at a time when things will be hard for all New Zealanders. What is surprising is the amount of rumour going around about the some of the eight chief executives and what's going to happen to them. People are saying that they're getting a golden handshake. Some of them will get a six-figure sum. Some of them will get a substantial six-figure sum. These are people who at the moment are on six-figure size contracts. They're getting paid that amount of money and then they'll get additional payment. Now these people are on fixed-term contracts and I challenge Rodney Hyde to tell the people of Auckland what's going on. When you are earning more a year than the Prime Minister, should you be getting a huge payout? And I've got to say that people will find out next week what's happened to their jobs and they'll get a redundancy package which has been negotiated. The PSA have done a good job. But they'll look and see that some of these chief executives are doing all right. They already get paid large sums, which means they're required to do the extra yard, go out and do the overtime, work on weekends. But now they're going to get extra rewards. And I say to the local government ministers, people in Auckland need to know what's going on. And I've got to say that I know that John Carter is busy and working as Minister of Civil Defence, and I don't want to distract him from that. But the Minister of Local Government, Rodney Hyde, must know all about this. You see, who's going to pay these six-figure sums? Well, elderly people who own their own homes are going to have to go into their purse to get some money to pay for these huge redundancy handouts, golden parachutes, call them what you want. People who want answers. How accurate are the rumours? Well, the challenge is to Mr Hyde to tell people exactly what's going on. Don't keep it secret. Now, Mr Hyde has a bit of background of keeping things secret. But of course, people in Auckland want answers. When you have people looking around and seeing how unfair is the system, where a chief executive might get close to $500,000 when they close the door on their desk, walk out of their office, they'll be quite happy. But those council workers who do the ordinary jobs that are so important will look at what the PSA's got for them and they think that's fine. But when they start to do the comparison, they will be wondering. They can say themselves, they worked hard, Many of them went the extra yard. And in the end, those people need answers.
Christian